noticed, I am in my car. It's a really dreary, kind of cold fall day, but I like this weather, so I decided to just drive out to a park and sit here in my car and do this Q&A video. Also, there were a lot of duplicate and kind of similar questions, so anything that was like pretty much the same question, I just combined it together. So there's not going to be like exact questions that you guys asked, but I mean, I combined them all together. I did split all of the questions into categories, and the first category is just going to be things about me. If you see me looking down a bunch, it's because I am looking at my laptop. I have all the questions on there, and I also wrote down quite a few answers. So besides that, I hope you enjoy. The first question is, what's your name? How old are you, and what's your height? So my name is Daniel. I don't go by Dan or Danny or anything like that. I've always just gone by Daniel. I am 23 years old, and my height is like 5'9", 5'10". It's somewhere in between that. Interesting or fun fact about yourself. I'm gonna give you two. The first one is that I'm left-handed. Shout out to all the lefties out there. And the second fun fact is that I have OCD, pretty much. Or at least I show signs of having OCD, so fun fact. If people who you know had to describe you in 3 words, what words do you think they would use? Friendly, honest, and perfectionist, I think. Do you like to read? Can you read books for us? I do like to read occasionally. Like when I do it, I enjoy it, but I don't do it all the time. And also, I was wanting to do an ASMR video where I read random pages out of books while I like tapped on them and stuff and flipped through pages, but I just don't think that's possible because I don't want a copyright strike, and I'm pretty sure that's a copyright infringement reading out of books, so I don't think I can do that for you guys. What's your top 5 movies, books, games at the moment? I'm gonna give you 3 because I don't have 5 of each, but for movies, my first, I guess number 1 movie would be Avatar, and I'm not talking about the cartoon, I'm talking about the blue people. Number 2 would be Avatar: The Way of Water. I think that's what it's called, because I just love the Avatar movies. And then I think number 3 would be Shawshank Redemption. For my books, I don't really have a ton of favorite books, because like I said, I don't read a whole lot. But I did enjoy Beneath a Scarlet Sky, Watership Down, and The Hobbit. For my games, the games that I grew up playing were Minecraft and Terraria. I played the heck out of those games. And then I currently kind of play Rust, Red Dead Redemption 2, and then card games like Inscription. What's a childhood memory that makes you miss being a child? Definitely just being stress-free and not having a care in the world about anything going on. What would be your dream job if money and status did not matter? Quite literally this. This would be my dream job. Or making entertaining content for people to enjoy. I just happen to be doing ASMR because it's the type of content that I enjoy creating. What is an ideal future or goals you would want to achieve or strive for? Currently, I am super focused on this channel, so my main goal is just to grow the channel, really, and eventually I would like to do this full time. If you could choose to be reborn, where and when would you choose to be born in? I'm already blessed living the life that I live, so I wouldn't really change that, because I enjoy, what's going on with my life. I'm not struggling. I have food on my plate every single day. But if we're talking about like time travel, I would definitely go back in time and visit a bunch of different eras of time and just see how it was, because I think it'd be super interesting. Based on your shelf in your videos, you like cars and wine. What are your favorites? I do. Yes, I do like cars and wine, but I'll get more into the car stuff a little bit later in the video. One of my hobbies that I have is actually brewing cider and mead, and if you don't know what cider or mead is, cider's just fermented apple juice. It's like alcoholic apple juice, and mead is like wine, but it's made with honey instead of grapes, so it's like a honey wine. What is your favorite hobby or pastime? Like I said, working on cars or brewing. Those are like my 2 main ones. is your dream vacation destination? I've never been out of the United States, but if I could go anywhere right now, I would really love to travel to Japan. But I'd also like to know the language, and I don't, obviously, so maybe I'll learn the language first, and then I'll go to Japan. But even then, if I don't learn the language, it would still be really fun. What is your favorite type of food? Definitely pizza, but not just basic, like cheese or pepperoni pizza. I like all kinds of different pizza with all kinds of different toppings. Like, I do enjoy the basic stuff, but I also enjoy different kinds. What are your top 3 restaurants of all time? I feel like you're going to get this a lot in this video. I don't really have a whole lot of favorite anythings. Like, I'm kind of just like a chill person, and I enjoy a lot of things, but I don't really have favorites. I do enjoy Italian food, Greek food, Japanese food, just regular, like, American cooking is fine, but it's really hard to find authentic foreign food in the United States, because if you go to like a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant or something like that, it's not really Chinese or Japanese for the most part. It's usually just like Americanized in some way or another. What do you do to take a break from all the things that keep you busy and just pour into yourself? How do you go about that? Simple things like enjoying the weather outside, hiking, riding my bike, listening to music, watching TV, movies, YouTube, just things like that. Just stuff to relax. Are you in school? And if so, for what? I did go to college for 2 years for an associate's degree in applied business. I don't know if I will ever use that degree for anything, but it is a business degree, and business is a super basic, super general thing, so it can kind of be applied to a lot of different areas in my life, whether I actually use it for a business or not. Do your friends and family know about your channel? They currently do not know about my channel, and the reason for that is because I take this really seriously, and if my channel's not at least somewhat sizable, they might not take it seriously. They might think of it as like a joke, or like something that's not really a serious thing. So I'm going to wait for my channel to grow a little bit bigger, and then I plan on telling my friends and family. I'll probably tell my family first, and then my friends, because some of my friends don't really understand ASMR. So even if my channel was big, I still don't think they would understand it fully. Do you have a guilty pleasure? I kind of feel like you could count ASMR as a guilty pleasure, even though it's really not. I personally do not feel ashamed or embarrassed by ASMR. First of all, because I've been listening to it for so many years, and it's made like a huge difference in my life. But second of all, because it's just a normal thing for me now, really. Like, I don't know, it's like any other thing in my life. So, it's not weird for me. That's why I don't really count it as a guilty pleasure. But like I said, if I told my friends about it or something, they probably wouldn't understand. Some of my friends would, some of them I think wouldn't. So it's kind of a guilty pleasure. Are you adventurous? What's your favorite place ever? I do like to be adventurous, but I'm not a spontaneous person, so I won't like hop in the car and just go on a trip or something. I do like to plan things out, probably because I definitely have OCD qualities, but I do like going on hikes and things like that. I did go on a trip with my friends. It was like a year and a half or 2 years ago, and we went to Georgia, and it was super fun hiking around and like seeing all those different views and things like that. So I do like to be adventurous, just not spontaneous. Are you a night owl or an early bird? My schedule has been all over the place for like my entire life. I would say it depends on what job I have. If I have a job that starts early in the morning, then that's how my schedule is. Or if it starts at night, then that's how my schedule changes. Ideally, I'd like to have a schedule that's in between, or super early in the morning and super late at night. So somewhere in between that. What state are you from, and what do you like about it? I live in the United States. I'm not going to say exactly which state because I'd rather keep certain things personal. But favorite things about the state. Are you religious or spiritual? Yes, I am Christian. Are you gay, bi, or straight? Are you dating anyone? I am straight. And yes, I am in a relationship currently. Do you play any sports or go to the gym at all? I played soccer for my entire life, all the way up to high school. And after high school, I stopped. It's just something that you do for that amount of time. Like, I think it was 14 or 15 years that I played soccer. It gets boring eventually. But I think what really did it for me was sort of the politics in high school. People favored certain players based off of, like, if their parents pay extra money for, like, boosters and things like that. So I didn't like the political aspect of that, so that's kind of what burnt me out a little bit. But now that I haven't played soccer for, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I do miss it. I really do miss it. And do I go to the gym at all? No, I do not go to the gym. Who inspires you? Successful people in this world inspire me. It doesn't matter who it is. If they're successful, I see that and it motivates me to achieve the goals that I have for myself. It gives me that kind of motivation that I need. Okay, and we are now moving on to the ASMR related questions. The first one is, what got you into ASMR? When was your first experience and how long have you been listening to it? So I actually figured out what ASMR was when I was probably 14 or 15 years old. I started to notice in my everyday life that certain types of visuals or noises would give me that tingling feeling, and it would kind of like make me tired or make me feel super relaxed. So I looked into it, I figured out what it was, and then from then on, I think the first channel that I actually watched was ASMR Darling. I watched her for many, many years, and that's kind of what started it for me. Who are some of my favorite ASMR artists? Well, to name a few, there's GB, of course, ASMR Darling, BB, Ghost Girl, MCG, Raffy Taffy. There's Pear ASMR. She's a small ASMR artist, and she doesn't make videos anymore, and I'm mad about that because she made really good ASMR. And then I watch Sky. I think she has a couple 100,000 subscribers. Some people might not know about her, but I love Sky. And Tiptoe Tingles is another good one. But there's so many ASMR artists out there that are super good. I could not name them all in one video. My top 3 ASMR artists, again, I don't really have a top 3. I think ASMR artists sort of figure out what they're good at and they revolve their channel around that. So I think every ASMR artist is good at their own different thing. So it's not like I can just choose 3 of them and be happy with that. Which ASMR artists inspired you to start this channel? I think it's sort of a collective thing. Watching ASMR ever since I was 14 or 15 sort of helped me climb the ladder to the point where I'm like, okay, now I want to start a channel. I did want to start a channel for a very, very long time, but I just never got to it. But watching all of these different ASMR artists for so many years and seeing what ASMR could do for me and how it could help me relax and be stress-free, and I could just kind of chill out and enjoy a video, that's when I was like, I just one day kind of recorded a video, and it was the first video that I posted to YouTube, and I was like, alright, we did it, cool. Like, I finally took that step. I finally took that leap of faith and made a video, and I'm super happy that I did it because I enjoy creating ASMR videos a lot. You just gotta do it. Would you like to do a collab, and what is your dream ASMR collaboration? Yes, I would absolutely like to do a collab. I think if I had to choose, I would either choose Raffy Taffy or Sky. Raffy Taffy's videos have always been really chill for me. Like, I enjoy them a lot because it's a super chill environment, and he makes really, really good ASMR. And then for Sky, her videos, I've been watching her since like the very beginning, and I saw her grow to where she's at now. And her videos got me through college. I watched her videos all the time because I was doing a bunch of different classes where I was taking them online, so I was at home all the time. I wasn't actually going to school, so I was just like playing her videos back to back, and I don't know, I just really like her channel, so I think it would be cool to do a collab with her. What is your personal favorite type of ASMR? Which type gives you the most tingles? Tapping and liquid sounds, for sure, and that's ever since the beginning. I think that's like, that might have even been what caused me to look up what ASMR was, because it was definitely tapping that I noticed with people that, you know, kind of gave me that feeling. So, tapping and liquid sounds. I think I already explained this. What made you start an ASMR channel? Why did you choose Llama Vibes for your channel name? So for the first part, I kind of already explained that. I've wanted to do a channel for a very, very long time, and I just took the step and I finally did it, and I enjoy it so much. And then, why did you choose Llama Vibes for your channel name? Funny story, actually. So I don't know if you guys know what Steam is. It's where you can play a bunch of different games on your computer. My name for a super, super long time was Viet Llama. It's just a random name because I played Rainbow Six Siege for many, many hours a long time ago, and one of the dudes that I met in game made me this little profile picture, and it was a llama with a little war helmet on it. And so we came up with the name Viet Llama for like Vietnam llama. Just, it's completely random. It doesn't have any purpose or anything. It was just random. But I kept that name for a very, very long time. And then I'm like, what if I just make a ASMR channel? And I was trying to think of a bunch of different names that I could do, and I wanted it to sound relaxing. And I was like, well, llamas are cool animals, and I like them. And I had a gamer tag that was Viet Llama for so long. So I just took llama, and then I was like, let's just do vibes, because like we got chill vibes on this channel, and it's a relaxing place for you to come to. So Llama Vibes, that's where it came from. We are now in the random question category. These are all completely random questions. Do you think Santa really eats everyone's cookies, or does he just throw them out of his sleigh later? I didn't have an answer to this, so I just used ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said whether he actually consumes all the cookies or not, it's a delightful way to keep the magic of Christmas alive for children and add to the festive spirit, and I agree with that. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Ever since I read this comment, I haven't stopped thinking about it. What do you think of the current events in Israel and the Gaza Strip? Okay, so for this one, I would really rather not discuss war and politics and world events and all that stuff on this channel. So I'd prefer not to answer that, but I do want this channel to be purely ASMR related. I want it to be a relaxing, chill, stress-free environment for you to come to. And I don't want, you know, politics and all that stuff to sort of come into this channel, so let's leave that out. Let's not talk about any of that. But I will say, any sort of event like that is sad and is never a good thing. How long would you survive in a zombie apocalypse? A very, very long time, probably until they found a cure. Who is your celebrity crush? I've been asked that question many, many times by my friends over the years, and I've never had a celebrity crush. Have you ever smoked a cigarette? Yes. I have. Only a couple of times, but I hate them so much. And I do not currently consume drugs, and I rarely ever consume alcohol, which is funny because I brew it myself. I make cider and mead. Sorry about the train. I make cider and mead, but like I don't even drink it. Like I just like making it. So that is it for the random questions. We're gonna move on to music related. What's your favorite genre of music to listen to? What's your favorite song and artist / band? Okay, I gotta read this one because I had to list it out. There's a lot of different genres of music that I listen to. Like I listen to rock and like old stuff, but I also listen to like newer stuff. But the main genres that I listen to are hip hop, trap, rap, punk rap, underground, alternative hip hop, things like that, which might be a little like dark and like the opposite of my personality, but it's just what I enjoy. Everybody enjoys their own kind of music. And then my absolute favorite duo is Suicide Boys. I've been listening to them for a very, very long time, and they are my favorite. But some other artists that I listen to are Denzel Curry, Night Lavelle, The Underachievers, J.I.D., J. Cole, Drake, Maxo Cream, Key Glock, Zillakami, A$AP Ferg, A$AP Rocky, Freddie Gibbs, Puya, Fat Nick, Ramirez, E. The Prophet. The list goes on and on and on. There is so many. What is your go-to / favorite album for when you're bored? When I just want to listen to music, I just go to my liked songs on Spotify. I've got thousands of liked songs. I don't make playlists or anything like that. I just like a song whenever I like it. So I just go to the top of my liked songs and I just start from the top, and that's what I listen to. What's the first song you learned how to play on the guitar, and what's currently a song you'd like to learn to play? I think I did mention this in one of my first videos. It was one of the 2 videos I had with my guitar in it. I never actually learned how to play the guitar. I have had that guitar for a very long time. Well, I shouldn't say a very long time, probably a couple years. And I've always wanted to play it. It's a nice guitar. It's a lefty. It's a Taylor, because I'm left-handed. But I've just never gotten to actually trying, really. Like, I've given it a few attempts, but I'm sure many of you probably understand how difficult it is to learn an instrument when you just want to know how to play it. It's like instant gratification. So I haven't actually learned how to play it. I don't really know what song I'd like to learn yet, because I haven't learned anything except for a couple of different chords. But I'm sure when I do finally learn how to play, there will be many songs that I will be wanting to learn. I should bring that guitar back into one of the videos. Okay, final category is car-related questions. What is the year, make, and model of the car you are working on? I have 2 cars. I have a 2008 Volkswagen GTI, which is the one that I'm sitting in, and then I have a 1997 Mazda Miata with the pop-up headlights. Is the car you're working on your primary or show car? I'm always working on all of my cars. My Miata is my sort of fun car, so I just drive that one in the summer, and then in like the fall and winter, and I mean I drive it in the spring too, but for like half of the year I'm not driving that car, and it's just stored in the garage. So I have my Miata, and then I keep that one super nice, and then I have just like my daily driver, which is this car. What is your favorite car brand and why? 100% Porsche is my favorite car brand. They are super focused on the car enthusiast. They know what we want, and they build amazing, amazing cars. If money was not an issue, what would be your dream vehicle? Either a Porsche 911 GT2 RS or a Ferrari F40. Those are massive, massive price differences, I know, but I drive cars for the enjoyment of driving the car, for having the driving experience. So it's not about the price of the car, it's about how much fun you have in it and how much you enjoy it. So yeah, I would have equal fun in either one of those cars. That is it. That concludes the Q&A video. That's all the questions you guys had for me. If you have more questions, I will probably put out a new Q&A post. I don't know when exactly. It kind of depends on where the channel is, how much it grows, how quickly, things like that. If the channel grows really fast, like super soon, then yeah, I'll do another Q&A pretty quickly, but otherwise it might be a couple months, it might be a year, I'm not really sure. It kind of depends on where the channel's at. So, besides that, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this Q&A video, leave me a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you thought about it, and I'll see you guys